to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to help you to work with gradient of a parallel line. But first, our previous video was about equation of a line. You can click on the link below to check it out. Please, before we start, ensure you have a notebook with you, because I want you to note this. A line that are parallel to each other, their gradient is the same. If told that L1 gradient is equals to 2 and is parallel to L2, that means that the gradient of L2 is equals to 2. So this means that L1 is equals to L2. This means that the gradient of 1 is equals to the gradient of 2. That is something that you need to note, that if two lines are parallel, their gradient is the same. So for example 1, find the equation of a line which passes through the point 3, 5 and it's parallel to y is equals to negative 3x plus 1. Y is equals to negative 3x plus 1. The first thing you remember, we say the equation of a line is given in form of y is equals to mx plus c, where m is our gradient and c is our y intercept. So for this equation, y is equals to negative 3x plus 1. We write here y is equals to mx plus c. So it means negative 3 goes with, this means that negative 3 goes with m. Negative 3 goes with m here. So our gradient for this line is equals to negative 3. Are we together? But here the question they say, find the equation of a line passing through that point. And we say m is given by change in y over change in x. But remember, change in y is equals to y1 subtracted to y over x1 subtracted to x. And the coordinates of that point that the line passes, they've said is 3 is to 5. So we already have our gradient, which is equals to, because the gradient of the first line is parallel to this one, so it means this gradient of L2 is also L2 is equals to negative 3. So this implies that it will be negative 3 is equals to y1 subtracted to y over x1 subtracted to x, equals to y1 minus y over x minus x1 minus x, and we have this point 3 to 5. So we are going to use this point to find the equation of the line, as we did in our other video that we have the link below there. So it's negative 3 is equals to 5 subtracted to 1 over 3 subtracted to x. So for you to make y the subject of the formula, you multiply both sides by 3 minus x. So it will be minus 3 into 3 minus x into bracket is equals to 5 minus y. Are we together? When you open the bracket, it will be negative 9 plus, because it's negative 3 times negative x, it will give you a positive, plus 3x is equals to 5 minus y. Are we together? For here, you're going to take y into this side and then take the whole of this to the other side. Are we together? So it will be, y it's negative, it will be positive. It will be positive y is equals to 5 plus. Are we together? You open the bracket, here it's plus, because the whole of this is negative. Negative 9 plus 3x. Are you together? When the whole of this was positive to this side, so when you take it to the other side, it will be a negative. So it will be y is equals to 5 plus, when you open the bracket, it will be minus 9. It's going to give you a positive 9, and then minus plus 3 is going to give you a negative minus 3x. So this equation will be, bring 3, write this equation in form of y is equals to mx plus c. So this will give us y is equals to negative 3x. 5 plus 9 is going to give us what? 14. So our equation is in form of y is equals to negative 3x plus c. As you can see, the gradient of this line is equals to negative 3. And we found out that the gradient of the first line was also negative 3. We're going to move to our second example. So example 2, a line L is parallel to a line whose equation is y is equals to 4x minus 7 and passes through the point 1, negative 2. Find the equation of L. First, you can pause the video and do the calculation by yourself so that you see if the first concepts you got the first idea in the first example before you continue. So to continue, you're going to write, you've been given that the equation is y is equals to 4x minus 7, and we are told that it passes, this line is parallel to, this line is parallel to L. So it means that the gradient of this line is the same as the gradient of L. So, and L passes at these 2 points, 1, negative 2. So the first thing you have to find the gradient of L. We say y is equals to mx plus c. So y is equals to 4x plus 7. This means that our gradient for this line, y is equals to 4x minus 7. So this means that our gradient for this line, is here. So m is equals to 4. So if that line gradient is 4, so it means L is equals also gradient, L gradient is equals to 4. Are we together? But now we are going to do what we did in our previous video, finding the equation of the line. We said gradient, which our gradient is equals to 4, is equals to change in y over change in x. But change in y is equals to y1 minus y over x1 minus x. So this will give us 4 is equals to what? Our here negative 2 minus y, which we don't know the other point. And then the other point is 1 here. So this will give us 1 minus x. So for it to remain, first you remove the denominator by multiplying both sides by 1 minus x. So it will be 4 into 1 minus x is equals to negative 2 minus y. So when you open the bracket, it will be 4 minus 4x is equals to minus 2 minus y. Are we together? Okay, we take this to this side. It will be, this will be positive because it's negative. It will be 4 plus 2 minus 4x is equals to minus y. Are we together? And then this we can write it as also negative y is equals to negative 4x plus 6. As you can see, we've just rearranged it. We've not shifted anything, just rearranging it. So from there, you're dividing both sides by negative 1, negative 1, negative 1. So y will give us 4x minus 6. Are you together? And that marks the equation of the second line, L. So you can pause the video, and then from here you follow the procedure that, like we've said the equation is given in this form, so we write in form of y is equals to mx plus c, and we say the equation, the gradient of that is given by m, which is equals to 4. So by that we say the gradient of the line is given by change in y over change in x, which gave us this. So thank you for watching, and if this video was useful to you, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned for our next video.